Hi everybody, and welcome to vlog 2 of Project Drail, building my own homemade arcade cabinet. Now, no, I'm not making Peppa Pig, but on the back of this is actually the design. We're seeing Peppa Pig still through that page, but this is the design that David Retro Games Played Badly gave me. Those are the dimensions of his cabinet. So I'm pretty much going to be following that to the exact measurement, in all honesty. Perhaps the width of the cabinet is going to be slightly different, because obviously I'm not quite sure how wide my Pandora's box is. David custom built his to sit the joysticks and the buttons in the panel, in the dashboard. And as you've seen from the previous vlog, mine's just going to incorporate the Pandora's box. It's just going to be sat in a cut-out recess. It's just going to sit there. But yeah, I've got my wood, and I'm going to show you that in a second. But as I said, this is the design. They are the exact measurements. This top bit here, which is known as the marquee, I've actually looked into a little idea. It's possible, but it's expensive, and I didn't realise how expensive it is that I've got planned. So that idea may get scrapped. You know, at the end of the day, the whole idea is to try and keep the cost down as much as I can with this. And you know, you can start getting too elaborate with stuff. Is there any need? So I don't know, maybe scrap that idea that I was thinking about. But if I come across one that's cheaper, then maybe kickstart that idea back. But yeah, for now, let's go on to I'll show you the wood. So here we have it. This is 18mm thick plywood. Yeah, I've gone with plywood. And if you remember me talking about wood in the first episode, first vlog, I was going to go with MDF. Now, MDF, if you don't know what MDF is, it actually stands for medium density fiberboard, and it's basically little fibres of wood mixed with wax and resin, and it's compressed at temperature into, you know, it's moulded into big boards. There is a bit of a safety issue. I didn't actually know until recently. Somebody mentioned it in the WhatsApp group, and I actually spoke to somebody at work. And yeah, it's when the resin that they use to bind the MDF fibres gets heated up, it releases, I suppose, toxins, carcinogenics. So even though I'm going to be doing the cutting outside in my mum and dad's back garden, and I'll be wearing a mask, you know, yeah, it kind of puts it off. But not only that, it ain't just that, obviously. At some point, well, the arcade cabinet is going to be made up of lateral panels, obviously, to keep the two sides together, and that is going to involve drilling and screwing into this side. Now, 18mm is the thickest I could get, actually. We're hoping to get like 25mm or at least 20mm. You know, it gives you a bit of scope to drill and screw into the sides of the panels. And I just felt that MDF, when I looked at it, I thought, you know what, ply looks stronger. Whether it actually is, I don't know, but it does look stronger. MDF, like I say, it's just fibres. Yeah. So again, like I said, one of the main reasons I've got ply instead of MDF is getting the screws into this side here and making it strong. There is obviously potential for getting it wrong and opening up and splitting. Hopefully that won't happen. I'm going to take care with this. It's not a project I'm rushing, so you know, just take my time with it, and we'll go from there. But yeah, today is this board here. I can't really show you it all unless I stood back, but it is actually cut. I got it from B&Q. and I've got it cut to size, so it's basically 180 centimeters high, tall, and the width is 65 centimeters. Again, going exactly from the measurements of David Retro Games played badly, his cabinet and his design, his measurements. So, you know, today I'm going to be marking this out, and basically we're going to be cutting in, you know, the part where the screen will sit, and the dashboard. It's only a matter of cutting two sides really, because, you know, one side obviously is the back, so that needs to stay straight, that's fine, and the base obviously stays as it is, stays square. Looking forward to it, and we've got decent weather at the moment, few black clouds, but hopefully it won't rain. Any wood really, when it gets wet, it's not good, but ply over MDF is a lot better. It's a lot more hardy to withstand a bit of damp. MDF is just like a sponge. But yeah, let's get cracking on, and I'll show you a few video clips of us cutting it out. Plan today maybe to get just the two sides done. Don't think we're going to be going with any lateral parts today. I think it'll be a feat in itself to get two sides done, but like I said, there's no rush. But for now, enjoy the work in progress. It's certainly more hard work than we were expecting. We haven't got far, to be honest, and the reason is I started using the jigsaw, and obviously you don't want to start on the line, don't want to cut on the line just in case coming just a little bit too much. Trouble with a jigsaw, it's very loose, if you know what I mean, to manoeuvre. So I just jigsawed away from the edge. My plan was just to sand down to the line then. Luckily we've got an electric sander, but it's just taking forever and a day. My dad did warn me, but I won't listen. But he was right, and the plan was, my dad's idea was maybe to call at the local hardware shop and buy a power circular saw. Bless him, you know, we were going to get that, but at the end of the day it's extra cost just for a little bit of work. So we decided we're going to do it by hand. We're going to use a good old trusty hand saw, and to be honest, it's working alright. Yeah, it's slower than any power tool, even the jigsaw, but well, it ain't really, because like I say, I was having to come off the line a little bit with jigsaw and then sand it down. That was taking forever. I started hand sanding it at first. It was ridiculous. Luckily, like I said, my dad had a power sander. But yeah, we're starting to make a bit of progress, but just not as much as I initially thought we were going to do. But at the end of the day, it's like I said, there's no rush to get this done. So it's as and when. It's just that today is basically the only day off I've really got for a full week, and we're hoping to at least get both sides cut out. We'll be lucky to get one side fully cut out today, but you know, that's how it goes, and you know, we're just kind of carry on regardless. There's some dark clouds over in as well now, so you know, hopefully it's not going to start raining, otherwise that'll call off play completely. But yeah, enjoy a few more shots for the rest of the second vlog of Project Drail. So as you can see, that's one side done, and that's taken up pretty much most of the day. But as you can see, I know it's on its side, but you can kind of make out the outline. This is the base. As we come up to the dash, the Pandora's box will sit in this part when there's a shelf on. This area is the recess. The screen will go in this way, and this is the marquee. Yeah, a little bit of work, a little bit more work, I should say, than expected. But you know, I'm pleased with it so far. Like I say, it's took an absolute age to get it to this, but that's purely because I didn't really know. Well, I'll be honest, I didn't really know what I was doing to start with. I was kind of winging it. And as I said, my dad kept saying to me, "You're not going to do it like that. You're not going to do it like this." And I hate to say it, but he was right. How have we gone regarding David's measurements? Yeah, pretty much as it was. The only thing I did change slightly with David's measurements. Let me get it out. Is the angle. David's was, well, it was a 5 centimetre angle. I've gone 10 centimetres, purely because 5 centimetres to me, when I measured it out, it just didn't look enough, and I thought rather than just cut a sliver, I might as well just left it square. But I did want an angle on it, so I just added 5 centimetres extra to David's measurement, so it just gives it more of an angle. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's taking shape. It is beginning to look like an arcade machine, at least from the side. My dad, bless him, he's just been out and he says, if I put this on the other sheet, mark around it, he's going to do some cutting it weight for me. So, you know, it speed things up a little bit, bless him. 80-year-old, and he's still wanting to help out. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed seeing this little bit of a progress. Like I say, I'm really sorry it's not much, but you know, little steps, all in good time. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until the next vlog, see you later.